So we're here in a drive-thru, and I had my great phone with me, so I thought I would turn it on and talk to you about drive-thrus. And it's kind of my belief, but you know, it's more than a belief. It's sad, is what it is. I believe that the drive-thru has been many more than one or two times responsible for suicides of transgender. Luckily, with the acceptance, you know, more and more in the world, we see less, you know, suicide attempts. But the drive-thru is really hard because the drive-thru is ran with ignorance, and ignorance is I'm going to use it a bit, so I need you to kind of understand what it is. And it's not a bad thing. We have a lot of words in our language that we feel are bad, but they're not. Ignorance just means that it's someone who lacks training, you know. They don't know better. They're ignorant. It's lack of training. And I found that a lot of people that work in the drive-thru are ignorant of life. So you transition, you go through the drive-thru, and what do they always say when the speaker comes on? You know, there's not a camera there, so they're acting purely off voice. Welcome to Joe's. Can I take your order? You know, I'm like, yeah, I'll take a burger and cheese and no tomato, and you know, light on the fries, and you know, anything else, sir? And what do you say? You know, you start yelling at the speaker, but it just took your rain away. You know, or it rained on your parade. You hear that, and it's another point of everything that's good, every compliment just left. And it's tough because you know the person can't see you and they're acting off of voice. They're making a judgment. And there's so much emotion that comes down on us because we just didn't pass. We were just reminded by an outside source, you know, of, you know, what's going on in our life. And so you suck it up, you know, you don't make a big deal, and you say, yeah, I'd also like, you know, a chocolate shake. Please pull forward, sir. Thank you, sir. And now you're rolling up to the window where that ignorant person is. And I mean, I'll tell you the truth. There was a time that, you know, I had that with somebody at one of the fast food places, and she, you know, she didn't have it coming to her. The thing is, when you're dealing with ignorance, it's not from stupidity. Thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye. Ignorance isn't from stupidity. It's, you know, it's not nobody. It's just they lack the training. And though they've been trained on the drive-thru, you know, society trains us on what they call common courtesies. And these common courtesies are sir and ma'am. And sir and ma'am kill us. Why can't people just say thank you? Thank you is very kind. You know, it takes a little bit of an effort to say thank you. But everybody I talk to, and probably some of you guys watching it, are thinking, yeah, but when I say sir or ma'am, I'm adding an extra level of courtesy. What the fuck is an extra level of courtesy? That's like saying, hi, how are you today? And you don't want to hear how I am today. You want to hear hello. It kills people. And what I mean is, we're having a great day, and we hit that speaker, and we hear, sorry, sir, or pull forward, sir, and you just took everything away from me and put me back in a pair of jeans as a boy. Everything I worked for. And man, if you're not strong, and you eat drive-thrus, and you're not strong, you're going to kill yourself. Literally. Sorry, my dog's reacting. I'm getting upset because the ignorance is society. The person that works that window is trained by the manager, you know, or the shift supervisor or whatever, and they probably do a fine job of doing their job and training them, and you know, and saying thank you and so forth. But I'll bet you they don't do any sensitivity training, because I never got it when I had those jobs. And what kills me is I probably said that to somebody and hurt them. And I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt anybody. That hurts. There's no extra level of courtesy. When you're saying ma'am or sir, you're adding your own judgment to it. There's no neutral to that. And I'm not saying you have to approve of me being a girl or a boy, but just say thank you. Let me have my day. You know, I've finally gotten to a point that either I don't hear it, or I've learned that, you know, I hear ma'am now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I hear many sirs, but now it just kind of, it fades away. But it doesn't go very fast, I'll tell you what. And it really doesn't go very fast if you're deciding that, you know, a little later in life you're going to transition, and you've been riding a motorcycle for years, and you didn't wear a helmet, and so you got wrinkles, and you got deeper voice because, you know, you were tough and rough, and you say cheeseburger, and they say, thank you, sir. Hi, how are you today? I'm really bad. Do you want to hear about it, or you just want to say hello? Doesn't it strike you at all that hello is nice? Hello. Thanks for coming in. That sounds really nice to me. Non-judgmental. You're not telling me to have a nice day or telling me to do this. Thank you for coming in. Have a nice day, sir. It kills us. And I have no doubt that some of my, you know, I'm not even mine, our fellow humans that happen to be transgendered have killed themselves because of that fucking speaker. And society's saying, oh, they just mean that, you know, they're giving you an extra level of courtesy. I don't remember in school ever getting a lesson on extra level of courtesy. You know, table manners, but you can have extra table manners. I get fired up because that speaker box has killed people. And it sounds weird. You know, I mean, it does. I know you know, it's done that to me. And then you're with some people and you make your order and they say, anything else, ma'am? And everything just changed. Everything just changed. I still don't prefer it. I prefer thank you. Because I've done it. And I can't even tell you when, but there's so much ignorance in it and bred into us that we don't even know we do it. Is the lady of the house home? Is the man of, something like that. In fact, I was talking to somebody about this, and they were like, wow, you really got a chip on your shoulder. And I said, no, I didn't say don't be ignorant, but I said, no, I don't have a chip on my shoulder. It's just, I'm angry at myself because I fell prey to it. I've done it. And I'm angry that society says shit like an extra level of courtesy. We can't be wrong in this world. We can't say, you know what, I shouldn't have said that, I'm sorry. We can't do that. And so I'm talking to this person, they're like, you got a chip on your shoulder. And this person had one leg. His name was Eileen. So he said, why don't you, when that happens, why don't you just go home? Just go home, close the door. I said, you know why? Because we go home. The transgender, and many others. I mean, there's other people that have voices that don't fit their sex, or gender, excuse me, that go home. And it's no different in the house. Because I have a cell phone. And I have a house phone. And I have a, hi sir, this is so-and-so calling. It just came into my house. I'm closer to my gun. See what I mean? It just came into my house. And I hang up from that one, and guess what? Is the lady of the house home? You mean the one with the penis or without? You're closer to your gun. This is our reality. This is every single day. Every day. There's not a day without it. What about it when you're home sick in bed and so forth? God forbid